8th of December, 2022. This date marks the end of an era in history. Something that we all knew was gonna happen one day, but I don't think any of us were expecting it to happen this soon. Hey guys, it's Selena, and I'm here to talk about something that I know has affected a lot of people and will continue to affect a lot of people around the world. So, yesterday afternoon at around 6:30 p.m. English time and around 1:30 p.m. American or New York time, the public were notified that Queen Elizabeth II, the longest serving monarch in British history, has passed away. Earlier that day, a rare statement was issued by the palace that the Queen's doctors were placing her under medical supervision, and throughout the day, news had been circulating that much of her family, her children, and her grandson, and her other grandson as well, were rushing to get to Balmoral Castle, which is where she was at the time of her death, in order to be with her. This kind of statement is incredibly rare. We usually don't hear that medical professionals are worrying for the health of a monarch or any other specific individual in that in the royal family. Sorry, my words are getting a bit jumbled up. That happens sometimes. This honestly has been something I've wanted to talk about, and I guess now that I'm actually doing it, I'm finding it kind of hard to do. But as I was saying, this type of statement is really rare to receive, so a lot of people knew that because such a statement had been issued, that something was very wrong. And it turns out that, well, anyone who thought that was correct in thinking so, because a few hours later, the news broke that she had passed. I assumed that it happened before 4:30 p.m. because it was around that time, or at least according to a news report that I had heard, that the new prime minister was informed, and typically the prime minister is one of the first people to know, and then from there the other members of the Commonwealth, meaning the other heads of the Commonwealth nations, are informed, and from there, usually sometimes it can take up to a couple hours, then the public is informed. And it seems that that was the case, because the notice wasn't put up on the gates of the palace until close to 6:30 p.m. So now that this has happened, it means that her eldest son and successor has assumed the throne. He was proclaimed king this morning, and he has made his first public address a few hours ago. And official mourning is now going to take place over the next few days. I'm thinking, I've heard conflicting statements. I've heard 14 days, but I know that it's usually only 10 days until the funeral itself. So I'm not sure how long after that the official mourning period lasts. But if you guys want me to, I can go into detail on what I do know about that process, but I'm gonna do so in a separate video because I don't know if I'll be able to do it in this video without messing up my words, and I don't want to subject you guys to that. So I think I'll leave you guys with that. Rest in peace to Her Majesty the Queen, and long live the King.